Object level variables and class level variables. Class level variables means what? Class level variables means what? Common variables. Common variables in the application. In the application, nothing but of all objects. Of all objects. Now, discussion about object level variables. Object level variables. Specific variables of particular object. Of particular object. Like suppose this account holder. Class level variables means what? Like we can say that bank name. Next one IFSC code. All these are comes under class level variables. And next one object level variables means what? We can say that account number, balance, mail ID, and all these things comes under object level. And class level already we have seen, and how to access means what? Just by using the class name. Just by using class name. Here it is. We are taking one class. Class name is a test. And just main function we are defining. And how to call like a test.main simply. Test.main. Here it is a main function executes. A class level variable means what? A declaration of variable inside the class and outside to function. Just like a is equals to 10. A equals to 10. This is what we call the class level variable. And sir, how to access class level variable means what? Is a direct access. Just print a value directly by using the class name. By using the class name test.a, we can access the value. We can access the value. When we run this code, it will give that value. A value is a 10. A value is 10. Next here, object level variables. Actually, what are object level variables? Here suppose we are writing one constructor. We know how to write the constructor. Define double underscore init double underscore self. And this is constructor we know. So when constructor executes means what? In the process of object creation. Constructor. Here whenever you create object for this class, just obj equals to test. Then automatically this init method execute. Sir, why the constructor named init? Any reason behind that means what? Yes. Init means what? Initialization. Initialization means what? Just giving values, assigning values to object variables. Assigning values to object variables. That is. So that is a use of constructor, and that's why the name is a init double underscore init double underscore initialization. First of all, I'll show you that output is a constructor here. Output is a constructor here. And next one here, I want to store some values inside the object. Through the constructor, we need to pass values. Suppose 10, 20. These values we should collect here. Self, variables we are taking like x, y, and very important, these are comes under local variables. These are local variables. Arguments of a function, always working like a local variables of that function. And then how to access means what is a direct access. Local variables we can access directly. Local variables we can access directly. Now those local variables I want to store inside the object. I want to store inside the object. Here, how to store the values inside the object means what? Self dot any name you can give. X is equals to X. Self dot Y is equals to Y. Sir, what is that? I'll explain. Whenever we are creating object constructor calling, object will be created in the memory at some location. At some location. What is this object address now? And here it is x 10 will go and store into x local variable. 20 will go and store into y. 20 will go and store into y. X and y. Now here direct access means what? Local variable. X and y values it will collect. Value assigned to self dot x. Self means what? Object. Object is pointing to this one. So these variables x and y will be created here. X value the 10 and y value is a 20. Values x value will submit to the self dot x and y submit to self dot y. Submit to self dot y, that is. Once object is ready, object address will store into obj. Is nothing but is pointing to this obj. And if you want to access, print x value obj dot x. Next one, print y value obj dot y. Obj dot x and obj dot y. That is, whenever we are executing this, sorry, whenever we are executing this, x value is a 10, y value is a 20, is printing. Here the question is, sir, whenever we are assigning the values, do we need to use the same variable names? Means what? No. You can change the variable names here, A and B. So then here also you can change A and B. Variable names not at all matter. Not at all matter. Here it is A value, object variable, and B value. Whenever we are executing this one, object will be created at that location, and here it is a 10 and 20 will go and store into X and Y. 10 and 20 will go and store into X and Y. With the help of local variables, local variables assigning values to self dot A, nothing but these variables get memory inside. A value is initialized with a 10 and B value is initialized with a 20. And the reference will go and store into this OBJ. Just OBJ dot A, and next one is a OBJ dot B. OBJ dot A and OBJ dot B. That is, whenever we are executing this one, same value, X, Y values, nothing but A value and B value will be displayed. A value and B value will be displayed. That is, actually this is how we are creating that object level variables. Sir, where we are using that a class level variable, object level variable clearly means with one example. Suppose here we are taking class. Class one function. I mean, here it is, the account class is there. Account. And next one more class is there. Just banking is the class. I want to process my account. Process my account means what? Creating account, withdrawing some amount, deposit operations, everything we need to perform initially from bank only. Bank. So here it is, from the bank I just want to start my application. Two classes we are writing. But program execution starts with a main function. Of course, we are calling manually. Definition, main function, main. And here it is, we are calling that bank dot main. We are calling that bank dot main. Program execution starts here. And here it is, first I want to create one account. But balance is required, minimum balance is required in account. That is object level variable balance. Already we discussed in the theory. Object level variables means what? Account number, balance. These things get memory allocation inside the object because these are particular. So here we are creating object for account, double underscore init, double underscore self, comma balance. balance. And how to assign? Self dot balance is equals to balance. Local variable is assigning to object variable. Now I want to create that account. First we are asking just one message. First of all, message account operations. Account operations. First this message will be displayed. Clearly I am writing account operations is a message. Next I'm asking enter balance in a account. Enter balance in account. Enter balance in account. That is here whenever we are calling, first we are asking into input function that I am converting into integer. We know that integer, and that value we are collecting into one variable. Suppose amount is the variable. Amount is the variable. So that we are collecting and we are creating the object. Account object, account object we are creating account, and we are passing that balance. Any variable name you can pass, no problem. Inside value is important. Like this we are creating that ACC. After creating, what is the balance I'm checking? What is the balance? ACC dot balance we are checking. How it will execute means, first it will show this message on the console. Enter balance in account. And next one here it is a whenever we are creating this input function, it will collect and it will store the value into amount. It will store the value into amount. Here it is. Here it is. One object will be created at some location. One object will be created at some location. And here that value amount will go and store into this balance. And with the help of this local variable, that will be assigned to this self dot balance. I think what inside the object balance get memory allocation. Whatever the value you pass, suppose 5,000, the 5,000 will go on store. Whatever the value means, because we are collecting this one. And whenever we are checking that balance, ACC dot balance means ACC means address. Balance is the value what you give. The value what you give. Suppose here, whenever we are executing, enter balance in account. Suppose 5,000 and balance is 5,000. Balance is 5,000. That is. And next one, I just want to withdraw. I just want to withdraw. Suppose print enter amount to withdraw. We are asking again. Some amount I want to withdraw. Same story. Same story. I want to read. I want to read some amount to withdraw. But here, where is the withdraw function? Actually, in account class. In account class, we need to write the code for withdraw. Define Withdraw function. Self means object level function. Self means object level function. How much amount you want to withdraw? How much amount you want to withdraw, that we need to pass. That we need to pass. Here it is print trying to withdraw, and means you are trying to withdraw. How much? This is the amount. Means suppose if you pass 3000 rupees, that same 3000 will display. You are trying to withdraw 3000 rupees. It's a local variable now. That's why you are accessing directly. That's all. No confusion here. Trying to withdraw that amount. And next one, just we are checking what is that available balance in the account. Available balance. Available balance. How to check? Self dot balance. Very important. Please don't get confusion. You are in object level area. In object level area, always we are calling with the help of self only. Self dot balance. This is object level and it is also object level. Object level. How to access means what? Using that self. Using that self. Self dot balance. Self dot balance. That is available balance. Now, with one condition, suppose if the amount we are trying to withdraw amount is less than or equals to the balance in account, self dot balance. If amount is there properly, then simply we are asking, we are saying that please collect the cash. How much they are going to, withdraw. Trying to withdraw, please collect that amount. And then we should update. Balance means self dot balance. From the balance, how much amount you withdraw, that you please deduct, and that remaining balance will store. Self dot balance. Self dot balance is equals to self dot balance plus amount. And here, sir, suppose if sufficient balance is not there, then directly we are giving that message. Print low balance error. Low balance error. Return. That's all. So withdraw function means what? Just how much amount you want to withdraw, that it is taking. That is taking. First it will give the message how much amount you are trying to withdraw and what is the available balance. Simple here. Suppose I am trying to withdraw 3000 rupees. 3000. First 3000 will store here. And here it is showing that messages. Trying to withdraw is 3000. Available balance suppose 5000. 3000 is less than or equals to 5000. Yes, condition true. So please collect the cash of 3000 rupees. And that balance is self dot balance. Means here it is from 5000. It will minus 3000. Result 2000 will go and store into this balance. That final balance we are checking. First we need to call account object dot. Why is our account object? Because it is object level variable available in a account class. Available in a account class. So ACC dot function name is a withdraw, and how much amount you want to withdraw, that we need to pass. And next one here it is, what is the final balance in the account? What is the final balance in the account? Final balance is ACC dot balance. ACC dot balance. Whenever we are executing this program, first enter balance in account. Suppose 5000. Balance is a 5000. Next one, enter amount to withdraw. Suppose here it is a 3000. Trying to withdraw 3000. Available balance is a 5000. So we are releasing. Collect the cash of 3000 and final balance is a 2000. Final balance is 2000. That is. So here all things. So this is how we are using that. How we are using that object level variables and object level methods. Object level variables and object level methods. That is both. Both. Okay. This is one. Now here it is.